Hey guys, good morning. Happy Love Day wherever you are in the world. Um, I hope it's one that is filled with love and maybe a few gifts in between. So it's that time of the week where I am here to share some messages from the Council of Eight, and they give me this gentle nudging. And you know what's awesome is that in this learning process that we have here as human beings on this earth, the awesomeness is that we get to change, we get to re-look at, we get to redefine who we are. Now we can choose to stay in the lane of old, or we could choose to be in the lane of new. So think of it like a stuck record. Remember the old record players? And there might be a scratch and it goes and it's not getting to either the next song or the next verse. That is part of us going back into the old. And I know that the energies that are coming in right now, I don't understand them. I just feel the different sensations in my body. And I haven't been sleeping very well. And I feel like a lot of the energy that's coming through right now is coming into our solar plexuses. And our solar plexus is all about digesting, letting go of. What I forgot to share with you guys is I have a little bit of a lisp going on right now. I'm going through a clearing myself. Thanks, Spirit. I'm going through a clearing myself at the moment in terms of on some new supplements, and it's most certainly clearing some metals in my body, detoxing, and hence it created I had a few blisters in my mouth, have a few blisters. So I kind of am really finding a different way of talking, but every now and again it kind of like it's amazing this tongue, how we can overuse it. And it's true. How many of us don't like the stillness? How many of us love to just chat away? Now, for those of us that have been in a space of trauma or been deeply traumatized by something, when we disassociate, we can rabble on, like chat. We're not consciously present. And this has happened to me many times before. It happens to me every now and again, and I can hear my language. I can hear myself talking. I'll have what they call fillers, a lot of ums, a lot of you knows, a lot of it's like, and I do that. And then I got to bring myself, I can hear another little voice saying, okay, you're not consciously aware right now. So I'm teaching myself to talk slower. Doesn't happen all the time. Please let me just share that with you guys. I can ramble on, but it's a learning to bring ourselves back to be consciously present. What am I saying? What am I hearing myself say? So remember, trauma is multi-leveled, and we have many ways of disassociating, deflecting, not wanting to be present. I had a beautiful conversation with a great friend of mine, beautiful human being. Oh, let me show you. This was the gift I received this week. How beautiful is this? Isn't that just spectacular? And it's got selenite in. It's made up of selenite and resin, and it's got rose quartz in it as well. Isn't it spectacular? So this beautiful friend of mine had gifted me this. And we had a conversation this morning about, as you guys know that are following me, I'm stepping into my business self, and my business self is got to become the logical part of me, okay? Because otherwise I'm always overgiving. That's the emotional part of me. And the overgiver is the one that wants to overextend herself. Now, when I talk about my slogan, love is why we are here, it is a true truth inside of me that we are all learning to love ourselves more. And I've seen it, guys. I've seen it in this massive awakening, this ascension process that we're all in. Hence, those of us who are lighter in our bodies, in our hearts, are able to feel these connections, these solar flares or whatever they are, the energy that's coming in. And I do, as I'm talking to you, I just feel this warmth. And like I said, my husband said to me, it's like, I feel weird. I said, just go and ground. And it really is, it's a learning, because who the hell knows what to do when all this energy is coming in? I most certainly don't. Like I said, it's a learning. So I might watch other things while somebody will send me a message and say, oh, this is what's happening. I'm like, oh, okay, that's what's happening. It might be solar flares. It might be the planet shifting. But remember, because we are light beings having a human experience, we are starting to connect. We are connected. But I'm saying starting to connect into all of that, because we are waking up. We are becoming more consciously awake and aware. So to go back to my conversation with my beautiful friend, I was asking him, he's a very, very amazing business person, and we were just talking about certain things and, you know, what triggers us. And I was talking about something, a business I was looking at and going into, and then it didn't work out with that person. And I said to him, I always choose to look for the gift. And like I say, in business, and this is something that my husband's teaching me, is to be logical, is to find my no. Now, where I've overextended myself is quite often in sessions, I give more time. Sometimes I feel that it's just who I am. I used to give time and then be like, oh, now I give time. And I'm like, very different feeling. Sometimes I'm in a pivotal moment where I know the client's about to have a big breakthrough, meaning being vulnerable. And then I would say, do you have a few extra minutes? And then we bring it back. But in my business self, I've realized by being, I want to say over nice, too nice, I'm overextending myself. And then I'm not being loving and kind to myself. Holy shit. And it's a learning. It's an absolute learning for me, where, how do we define the difference? I've organically grown my business, guys. I've just grown it from my heart. And I'm so grateful to all of you who book in sessions with me, who have a session with the Council of Eight. You know, it's just how I've gained momentum. I'm like, I've got to come from here. It's just something that's in me. And now I'm realizing that the business side of me, the business part of me, has to step up and step forward, because I cannot be everything to everybody. So I'm letting you guys know this, because often I receive wonderful emails, and I've said, and I've committed in the past, I will get back to you all. Sometimes it will take a good few days, maybe a few weeks, but I will get back to you, because it is important to me. So that's me staying in integrity with me and the way that I've grown in myself and my business. But I know that we have been shown by the Council of Eight and the rapid changes that are coming into fruition for me and aligning. It's going to be impossible to spread myself out the way that I have done in the past. So I want you guys to know that it's not personal. Please know that as I'm growing, and again, it's thank you to so many of you who are walking this journey with me. I could not do this. I do not do this because of only me. I do this because I love being here for you guys, and I love showing up for you guys, and I love reading the comments that everybody has to write. And it means a huge amount to me. Where was I going with that? So yes, I'm learning to set stronger boundaries. And it's not, I'm going to change my words. It is easier than I thought it would be. Did you hear? Unconsciously, I was going to say what I'm always used to saying. It's hard, but it's not. It's pretty easy. And my hope is that in the easy, I will bring more easy into my space. And probably some of you are going, okay, Mesh, well, why don't you get a PA? That's in the plan as well. When we start up as solopreneurs, didn't even realize it existed as a word until about 3 weeks ago. You see, I'm learning. And that we do. You know, we've got to answer things, we've got to do our accounts, we've got that. It's never ending. And I decided to put myself on TikTok. And now that's another extension of what I'm doing, and it's part of my growth. But you know, I'm on Facebook Messenger, I'm on Instagram Messenger, and it's on email, text messages, WhatsApp. Somebody invited me to Signal, I went off Signal. Somebody invited me to Telegram, I said no. It's just too much. It creates such overwhelm for me. So thank you to those of you who are hearing me, who are wanting to share the space with me. I really, really appreciate you. And for those of you who are business people, solopreneurs, I honor you guys. Keep on keeping on. This is our year. It's absolutely our year, the year of the dragon. And dragons are quick. They have the biggest hearts, and they're quick, and they're fiery, and they're beautiful. And I've just remembered something that I need to get back to somebody. You see how quickly it happens? Hang on, dragons. Oh, okay. Ding, 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 ding. But I know you guys are here for the Council of Eight and their message. And the other thing before I bring them through is thank you to each and every one of you who have gifted and donated to, I think it's called the Skander Vale Hospice. I hope I'm saying that correctly. They are really, really humbled. And so am I, guys. And, you know, there's more power in unity. And again, if you can gift $1 or $5 or €5 or £5, please do. If you're able to, every little bit helps. So thank you from my heart to all of you. I will see you guys on the other side. Let's see what they have to say about 2024. Give me 2 seconds. I just needed some water. See you on the other side. We want to say hi. We want to say hola. We want to say, how are you all doing? And as we are keeping Michelle's eyes closed and wanting to say hi to you guys, we are always interconnected with her. Yet we decided today to take the time to gift Michelle the time, as we are gifting you all the time. What do we mean by this? You are in the year of a massive gift to humanity. Many of you are wondering, what does that mean? As you are all interchanging, and as we open up Michelle's eyes now, we say to you, there is this interchangeable, energetic deconstructing that is happening for humanity. So think of it when Moses parted the sea. There was clarity, there was clear. This is where you are all walking towards. So we say thank you. Thank you to millions of you who are deciding to not be deceived no longer, who are deciding that you are all individually powerful, who are deciding that with your spirit teams, the guidance that is coming through is where the interchanging of the wovenness within the energetic imprints that you all are, where you are all redefining and finding your own energetic frequency and your different light codes. So we thank you for this. We thank you for the time of change. We thank you for being the change. We thank you for opening up and listening. If you notice, any of you that are connected to dragon energy, the dragons are often within the trees and the clouds, and they are massive beings with massive wingspans. and they have the biggest of hearts. Yet they are not here to help with deception. They are here to help with clarity. They are here to help in this abundant year. They are here to get rid of the riff-raff. The riff-raff is what your interpretation is of your governments. We say this, as we know, that in this year of 2024, that many of you have a vocation to be different. And this calling is very much happening in the now. Please know that you are all bringing it in. And as you are being encoded with different light codes, as you're all being encoded and refinding your frequency, these magical shifts, these energetic frequencies that you are expelling. As one is expelling, one is getting rid of, are they not? And we say to you that as the dragon energy is helping you to expel many of these platforms that have not been serving you, yet many of you are wanting it to happen right now in this moment, and Spirit have been saying this for a very long time. Well, that is not true. In your linear time, it may seem as if it is long. Yet, as we have reminded you all, this has been going on for eons. And now, as you're all individually refinding who you are, whom you are, how strong your soul's essence truly is, poof, fireworks. Change is imminent. Be the change you want to see. There are platforms that will be crashing this year. Many of them have not been doing due diligence to humanity. Many of them have been taken away from humanity. Many of them have been wanting out of greed for self. And please remember, there is always, always balance within the universal flow. Sometimes there is a pull, sometimes there is a push, sometimes there is a pull, sometimes there is a push. Yet we know and we are well aware that there has not been this universal flow for far too long. So we say to you, surrender, 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 surrender to the fight within. And as you surrender, surrender, surrender to the fight within, the fight on the outside dissolves. Everything is frequency. Everything is in the light. So we are shining the light on many of these humans that have dimmed their light, that have taken away. We know that many of you right now are thinking about the wars. We know that many souls have left their consciousness, their bodies. And we know that there will be many more to come. For those of you who are feeling the sorrow, for those that are leaving, please remember, this was their destination as a soul. We are calling the souls back home, as it is vital for them to re-find their way. back to the light, where they are loved, where they are held. There are a few choppy roads this year in 2024, yet overall this paradigm shift is where we say, as if Moses is reparting the sea, and in the reparting of the ocean, of the seas, much of the water will bring calmness. Please know this. You are all multidimensional, as we are. And as you know that you are more than this human being sitting here right now, or the human being sitting there right now, we say to you, smile and wave, or smile and wave, smile and wave. Refind your true source of joy inside of you. Many of you humans are saying life is short. Well, is it? Or is it ever expansive? You are all entitled to be in a joyful space, no matter what is happening in parts of the world. Allow yourself the freedom of the authenticity of being joyful or in joy. There are many beings that will be showing themselves to many other humans in this space and time. It is an exciting time to be alive. We thank you, we honor you, and we bless you all with the vibration of love. Namaste. Hey guys, thank you so much. I hope that message helped many of you. And again, please remember you are welcome to book a one-on-one with the Council of Eight. They share Akashic records, they share past timelines, as we know, past lives. I had a beautiful client this morning where she said, oh my God, I've always been claustrophobic, and they'd mention it to her, and they helped her to clear some of the old memory, which are the feelings, the emotions that we hold on to. We also have the Council of Eight community gatherings every Monday morning, my time, New Zealand time, which is your Sunday in the rest of the world. Please go onto my website, www.michellecarpenter.co.nz, and click on Council of Eight community gathering, and it'll give you your time zone. I look forward to meeting you guys. I look forward to having you a part of the group. And I look forward to walking with you on your individual journeys if you feel called to have a session with them too. I love you guys. And remember, love is why we are here. May you have the most beautiful, heartfelt day filled with love and blessings and a huge amount of joy and laughter. I love you guys. Take care. Bye.